So this past year I talked extensively about prejudice against people for their ideas of relationships and for what they eat. And fortunately I've gotten a reprieve from all that. But I experienced something this past week that really goes to show that a lot of discrimination is happening subconsciously. I hate to say this, but I kind of practiced a little bit of discrimination with somebody I was working with over Zoom. Now, I'll let you pause this video to think about this. You're talking with somebody over either a phone line or over the computer. What is one form of discrimination that may happen that might not be so easy to practice in real life? I had somebody I was working with. I could hear his voice, but he hadn't gotten a camera for his computer, so I never saw his face. And so for 3 months, all I knew was his voice. And finally, he had upgraded his computer, and now I see his face. And it didn't match the face I had put behind the voice. Let's put it that way. And my view for this person instantly changed. I won't say for the good or for the bad, but it changed. And just goes to show that. See, I never at no point did I tell him nice voice or anything like that. It wasn't racially motivated or anything. He didn't have an accent, and his voice did not give any indication of his race or anything. It was just that I put a face behind the voice, and when I saw it, it didn't match what I had put behind it. It wasn't racially motivated, the face that I put either. But it just goes to show that at no point did I actually speak out the bias, right? Which kind of concerns me, because when people hold biases against what I eat or the relationship status that I have, nobody speaks it out. Right? They just silently either exclude me because they think I'm no fun to be around with because I don't eat what they eat. Occasionally I get somebody who speaks up about my food choices. Occasionally somebody speaks up that I'm wasting time for going home on time because I don't have anybody to tend to, especially during the pandemic. Now don't get me wrong. During the pandemic there are people who need to go home on time more urgently than I do. I get that. But there are other times besides pandemic times, right? And it never seems to go the other way around, right? What about during the better times of history when I would like to go out to enjoy it as well, right? It doesn't seem to go the other way around. Anyway, I thought I would point out that the silent discrimination is the worst, right? I would rather have somebody tell me to my face that they despise the fact that I go out because I am single. At least I could defend myself there, right?